day when Goku finally returned home after nearly dying in the deconstruction of planet Namek. Trunks, the son of Vegeta and Bulma, used a time machine to go 20 years into the past to warn everyone of the impending threat towards the Earth. And then, 3 years later, just as Trunks had said, the androids appeared 9 kilometers southwest of South City. Brought to life by the former scientist of the Red Ribbon Army, Dr. Gero, the horrifying androids with otherworldly powers invaded the tranquility of Earth.
Alright, everyone spread out and find them, but don't get too close. As soon as you spot one, let everyone know.
Let's go!
Like they've powered up considerably. What a strange technique. Far exceeds my calculations. However, it is still not enough for us to be concerned. This power level is within mine, or even 19's manageable range. Really? Give it up! Surpasses my estimated data. It's impossible. This is a problem. Let's open that gun.
For some reason, Goku's fighting very impatiently.
Give it up.
He's already jumped to near his full power. What I'm seeing now is pathetic. Goku's Super Saiyan power should be much larger than this.
Knock it off! Knock it off! one who's supposed to defeat Kakarot. I won't let some mechanical doll do it for me. I can already tell from watching you. You're not nearly as tough as everyone thinks.
I have already analyzed some of your combat techniques, Vegeta.
We're Saiyans. You need more than numbers to understand our power. Tell me, I'd like to know, do androids experience fear?
Vegeta went Super Saiyan? I thought you couldn't do that unless you had a completely calm heart.
My heart was calm and pure. Pure evil, that is. To become as powerful as I possibly could, I subjected myself to the most rigorous training imaginable. Eventually, I discovered a limit where I couldn't get any stronger. It happened. I became a Super Saiyan. What? This is crazy. It's like a whole different world. I didn't mention it before, but turning into a Super Saiyan decreases your killer instinct. You don't feel pain, right? How lucky for you. You're better than I ever imagined.
You sure are something else.
What's the matter? Are your little mechanical calculations not working right? You're quite the well-made toy. Is that blood or oil? Stupid puppet. Are you feeling fear yet? This is crazy. It's like a whole different world. Let me fight him, Vegeta. Go ahead. It's your funeral. Just don't give him any of your energy. Impossible! Why can we not defeat him? Curse him!
Incredible. What kind of training have you been doing, Piccolo?
Give it
You're
up.
not even a Super Saiyan.
Over here!
you know that in battle, we can charge up and then violently release the stuff you call energy? Special big cannon!
How did even Piccolo get this strong?
In the history you know, apparently we should have been destroyed by these guys. But it seems the future has changed. So you're not as strong as you thought? Or maybe we're just that much stronger than you? No way to run. Be gone!
That's where you are. You could never win. It was the truth. Androids 17 and 18 are coming soon, and they will kill you.
Witnessing the power of Super Saiyan Vegeta, as well as the impressive strength of Piccolo, Dr. Gero, now aware of his miscalculation, fled from his pursuers, escaped to his laboratory, and activated Androids 17 and 18. But immediately thereafter, Dr. Gero was killed by Android 17. Then 17 activated Android 60, and they embarked on their mission to kill Goku, just as if they were starting a friendly game.
Forget about Kakarot. I am a Super Saiyan as well. Now that we're in the same condition, I, Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, should be far superior to that low level.
Saiyans are far too confident in their abilities. Goku is no different. You're all fools. Your pride will only make your downfall come sooner.
You sure talk a lot for a stupid doll. I'm going to break you into pieces. so you know, I won't be holding back because you're a woman. Then again, you're an android, so technically you're not a woman.
Interesting. His power is quite different from the data Dr. Gero gave us. This is Vegeta, huh? Wonderful.
Scared puppets. I can't tell if they're taking damage or not. I guess I'll just shatter you into 1,000 tiny pieces. That should do it.
I take it you can do better than that.
Too late! Yes, but if I attacked you as hard as I could, the Earth would be destroyed.
I have yet to show even a fraction of my true power. Are you aware of that?
Oh, well then don't go back. You're going to regret fighting. Let's get this over with.
All right then.
You're too late. You're too late.
This is the end for you!
Take this. Time to finish this. Take this.
Vegeta and the others were defeated and turned away by the endless power of androids 17 and 18. Vegeta, who was confident in his ultimate Super Saiyan strength, became overcome with bitter frustration and left to start further training on his own. In the meantime, Piccolo, who rejoined with Kami to become one being once more and gain incredible power, sensed the presence of a monster in the world below and went down to Earth to discover its identity.
So there you are. What are you?
I'm your brother.
you can do? I assumed you'd be much more terrifying than this.
You are quite perceptive.
Special beam
See,
cannon!
I'm not in my perfect form yet.
Perfect form. Is that why you've attacked these humans?
I consume their biomatter as
Light grenade! Answer me. Who sent you here in that time machine?
I did. That time machine was too small for this body,
No way
so
to
I
run.
had to degenerate back into egg
Be
form.
gone! Special beam cannon! Who are you? Answer me!
Fine, I
Special
will
beam
tell you.
cannon!
I am Cell, an android. I was created by
Last question. Why did you come back here from the future?
To become my perfect form, I need more than just to absorb the biomatter of humans. There are two special life forms with which I must fuse. The computer told me those two special life forms are Dr. Giroux's Android 17 and 18.
What?
And the computer also told me this. If I can achieve my perfect form, I will gain a power greater than you can even imagine.
Light grenade!
I will kill you this time if you don't talk. Understood?
I think you'll find it's not that easy.
I find it hard to understand why you're so desperate to fight a battle you can't win. Are you just buying time? You fool. Extraordinary power for a non-android. I agree that you don't appear to be King Piccolo, and I couldn't care less who you really are. I just want you to tell me where I can find Goku.
But you want to kill him. Your speed is impressive, but you have no weight in your punches.
What? Don't think you can patronize me. You don't talk that way to me. I'm Android 17.
Nowhere to run. Be gone! Nowhere to run. Be gone!
Take this! You're too late!
There! Go! Go! There!
What the heck is that?
Finally, the day has arrived. The day when I will finally fuse with Android 17 and 18.
I don't know what you are, but you're in our way. Leave here immediately.
17! The monster is planning to kill you and absorb your power! Run!
Huh? What do you mean absorb? Stop messing around.
I'll explain. He's called Cell, and he's a monster created by this guy, Dr. Giro. Right now, he's on beam. If he absorbs you at 18, he will attain his perfect form.
Rejoice, my
Special beam cannon!
You become a part of me. Super powerful being will be born.
I've had enough of your babbling. You actually think we'll let you absorb us?
I don't care what you're going to let me. I'm going to absorb you whether you like it or not.
You need to shut your mouth.
Special beam cannon!
Take this!
Nowhere to run. Be gone! Special beam cannon!
You're too late. reckless fool has come forward.
What are you doing, 16? Don't tell me you intend to fight.
There is no other way.
Do you plan to self-destruct?
By my calculations, Cell and I have almost the same level of power.
You're too late. Take this!
It seems the only way for me to
Forget it.
stop you from reaching your perfect form is to end your life.
You actually think that's possible?
I won't know until I try.
Oh, I know quite well.
Take this.
Solar blast!
Here goes!
Target acquired.
Forget it! Why don't we just finish this?
You wish.
No!
Alright, now it's your turn. Let us create the perfect form together.
Cell, having defeated Piccolo and absorbing 17, had now evolved to his second form. The power was overwhelming, however. To gain greater power and to gain a perfect body, Cell had now turned his attention to 18.
Forgive me, Chaozu. I feel like the end is near.
Goku!
So, your Cell, with the way I am now, I couldn't beat you no matter what I did. But just give me one more day, and I will beat you to a pulp.
So, you're Vegeta.
And your Cell.
Why are you here? You couldn't possibly have come to try and defeat me, could you? Don't make me laugh.
I'm not going to defeat you. I'm going to rip every last inch of you into shreds. I was pretty shocked to hear my cells were used to make a creature like you. I imagine they could have been put to better use. Let's take this more seriously, Cell.
Seems you are somewhat capable. Here goes.
I'm mad now!
Impossible. You're Vegeta, aren't you?
No, I am Super Vegeta!